And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning, for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own soulful duets.
And good morning, everybody. So today we have TheChad on with us. Well, me. Bree is not feeling good. Yes, there's an echo. But we will we will keep going and we will keep going. So we decided that we were going to talk about getting over fear and like all the fear mongering that's still out there, and also praying about the fear. So we decided to hang Empress. I survived driving through the deluge of rain yesterday by singing while listening to y'all. Oh, good. So
that's awesome.
And Christy, hugs everyone.
Hi, Christy.
So today we're going to be keeping Bree in our hearts and be discussing one of our previous videos that we've had on here. And yeah, so we hope that y'all will communicate with us as well as Chad and I talk about this. Yeah?
Yes, of course.
And okay.
And we're live.
You're the light from the rain. You're the...
Sorry, have to restart it.
And we're live. Are you going to talk? No?
Hey, Dom.
Hi, guys. Anytime. Hey, Danny.
You're my world, the shelter from the rain. You're the pills that take away my pain. You're the light that helps me find my way. You're the words when I have nothing to say. In this world where nothing else is true, here I am, still tangled up in you. I'm still tangled up in you. Still tangled up in you. You're the fire that warms me when I'm cold.
Yeah, it's actually Chad singing your song.
You're the hand I have to hold as I grow old. You're the shore when I am lost at sea. You're the only thing that I like about me. And in this world where nothing else is true,
She's sick, Marina.
here I am, still tangled up in you. I'm still tangled up in you. How long has it been since this storyline began? And I hope it never ends and goes like this forever. In this world where nothing else is true, here I am, still tangled up in you, tangled up in you. I'm still tangled up in you. Still tangled up in you.
Okay, just real quick. Were you afraid to hear that song?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
do.
I have social anxiety already, so
We're not even in social though.
I know, but still.
Okay,
It's just what it is.
so overcoming fear is really hard if you do not have Jesus helping you, Source helping you, God helping you. So Bree is not feeling good. She's got a really bad headache. She couldn't even hear me over her pounding in the cigarette. So Chad is going to be on with us today, and he graciously accepted the opportunity to be co-host today. So Bree gave us this video to talk about today, and I apologize now for the echo, but we do what we can, and good job, TheChad.
Thank you.
And we are gonna go ahead and keep playing the show, and we will stop it and discuss it. You guys can go ahead and enter your comments and stuff about it because we would love to hear from you, and we will go from there. First time doing this, so please be patient. And Bree loves them.
Good morning.
Hey,
Hi,
good
everybody.
morning, everybody. Am I gargly again? Stupid thing
Just a
singing.
little bit. Tell us about the song.
So that's my husband. He's been really nervous about doing it for ever and a day, and then I just kind of had him just do it.
Just give it a shot. Give the song a try.
Yeah, because he does really good with like the stained level. Because he can go, and we were working on his his higher range, and the stained guy doesn't use that too much. By Sat, it's by Stained, Christy.
Very cool.
My husband was singing, Stained, the group, Yep, Aaron something. And But yeah, he does really good with those ranges, and he kind of just barely learned how to do the higher parts in his falsetto or head voice or whatever. And so, he had to open himself up to it and be able to understand it rather than push it. Because when you push anything, it doesn't really help it develop naturally.
True.
And so I think that kind of goes along with opening yourself
Thank you.
to what we're talking about today. Aaron Lewis, yeah.
It does. It's amazing what happens when we become brave enough to try out our dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's actually quite perfect for the topic today. This is just part 1. We're going to discuss how to open up your pineal gland, your third eye, your soul's eye. Hello, Karen Scott.
Hello. Afternoon. Well, it's still morning for us, but yes, afternoon to you.
But that's what we're going to talk about today. For those of you who have had experiences being able to reach beyond your physical understanding of a situation, if you've ever walked into a room and you suddenly felt the tension without even knowing what's going on, if you have been, say, in line at the store and suddenly you feel like somebody has come behind you that you do not want to deal with, that you automatically know, like the hair on the back of your head stands up without you even turning around, or if you've had admiration for someone you've never met, but for some reason something about them resonates with something inside you. These are different ways that your soul is already beginning to see beyond the physical. And we're going to work with that because a lot of what's happened in our lives has been made up. Hasn't even been true. We've been living in a world of lies that have created barriers between our soul's ability to explore the universe and to help, and it's kept us trapped. And the interesting part about this lockdown is that it has created time for so many people to consider what's actually important in your life and what is superfluous or extra that can be, sent away.
Okay, so with all what Bree said in that, and Christy and you guys talking through the chat room with us about it, it still resonates every single day. Do you agree or disagree?
Yes.
So with hi Indigo.
Hello, Indigo.
Much love and
Good day to you too.
Yes. Shalom, Brother Dom. Greg. Oh, hello, Auntie.
Hello, Auntie.
He has all the love to breathe. So with all that, we all have some sort of fear that we go through every single day with something. Whether it be singing in front of people online, or leaving the house and feeling like you're gonna lose something that day, or not knowing where your keys are and have to be school soon, or to church soon, or something. You have something that's going on, and something at the last minute happens that causes fear to creep in. I know we've all been there, and the point of this is to end that fear, end the fear of anything, because there's nothing more to fear than fear itself, right? That's what the quote says. And what are some things that you guys have a fear of, no matter what it is? What's the fear that you have there? Being asked a question without being talked about it earlier.
Like big crowds. But I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes like when we go to San Diego, I don't have, and there's a lot of people in San Diego.
Yeah.
And I feel good there.
Yeah.
In other places, I just don't, I feel out of place.
Yeah,
It's just the social anxiety, and I don't know. It's just
like whenever we go to California, to San Diego specifically, we feel like we're home.
yeah.
Like we feel like more welcome.
And the beach and the ocean, when you're just in the ocean surfing, it's just you're at war. It feels because
More connection.
the sea is powerful.
Yeah.
And
Oh
you're,
yeah.
you know, and as you're going out to the waves, they're just crashing on you.
Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. I have a fear of the ocean, but I love being at the ocean. Right? So I think that can coincide with we have fears that are in the world, right? But you don't have to be of the world, right? Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Because you want to be at the ocean. Well, I want to be at the ocean,
Me too.
but I don't want to be in the ocean.
Oh, I do.
You know, I know
It's
you
just when you're in there, you could just feel the power of it. It's
do. Yeah.
you know, the waves crashing in on you, you just feel that power. And then when you're riding the waves, it's
Mm-hmm.
like you're on top of that power.
On top of the world.
Yes, and it's a beautiful
On
thing.
top of the world. Yeah.
Dom says he hates crowds too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Right?
Are you talking about one fear or the biggest fear? Any of them.
Any
Just
fear.
Any of your fears.
Anything that holds you back, actually.
Yeah, anything that holds you back. I tell you what, Michigan is as hot as a bear.
Yes, there's the heat's bad everywhere.
Yeah, I think so.
From California all the way over to Utah.
Michigan, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah, it's all over. It's starting to get up there.
Me too, Chad. I like my space. Yep.
Yes.
I do daily affirmations, which always include "I am fearless" because I wear the armor of God. Very good.
Amen. That's good.
It's really good. I'm sure we all have fears of failure, fear of failure. But we all have to try to do things that scare us to make us stronger. I agree.
That's true.
I agree. Because what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right?
Right.
Quote. One of my biggest fears is losing my babies. Oh, I totally get that too.
I
Totally
understand
get
that.
that. Especially when they're not like directly in your care. Like being at school or being at the store by themselves when they get old enough. With their friends. You don't know how their friends are going to be. And that's where praying about the fear and knowing God is in control is what can help. Dom says, I really don't have any fear besides not being able to protect my wife and daughter. Yeah, exactly. That's just what we were saying. The only thing to fear is yourself. Yep, it's that. Yes. Adam.
Hi, Adam.
Please let him happiness to all the children that have been saved, and their families.
Amen.
It causes you to be more overprotective. Yeah, my kids will attest to that. So with all this, okay, what are some things that you guys do along with prayer? Yes, I have an echo because he has a microphone over there.
Echo. Hi, Greg.
Amen, Adam. What are some things that you guys have done to help calm your fear? Salute to all your truly amazing beings, raising the vibration. You are all beautiful, and I hope you all have a glorious day now. Thank you, Seth.
Thank you, Adam.
So, Adam, you live out in the Philippines. So, what kind of fears do you have? Because you don't really do much of the TV watching or anything, but why do you guys live out in the Philippines? Is it to separate yourself from the townies? Or Dom smokes weed? I clean.
Smoke weed.
I clean to clear my mind. That's cool. That's really cool. Hey, Chad.
Hi, Greg.
Well, I gotta go back to work. I can't watch the replay. Like always, have a blessed day, all. Love you all. Peace, love, and light. Hey, guys.
Thank you. You
Hey,
too,
guys.
Kanika.
Love you, lady. Just playing. I face it no matter how I feel. Okay, so when you face it, though, do you go do you just like head on like a goal, or do you kind of stop and think? Because you've been in this meditation phase for a while, so you probably deal with it differently now than you did before. So Dom, what would you say? Because before you were saying that before you just head on, smack it basically. Head on like a warrior. Okay. Babe, what do you think?
Sorry.
How do you feel like you handle the fears? You just kind of jump into it, or you like dip your toe?
A little bit, and then
jump.
and then it's all better once I get my mindset right to just hit it head on.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of self-image problems.
Self-criticism.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm my worst critic.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. So we all do that, right? We are all our own worst critics. And when we fear what we think of ourselves, we're definitely going to fear the thoughts of others, right? Because it's like the law of the human nature, I guess. Christy says she tries to recenter herself. Jami said, great show, Adam, yesterday with the ladies. Looking forward to the next one. Yeah, it was really awesome. Next time we're going to be talking about quantum stuff. Next Thursday with Adam, we're going to be talking about quantum stuff. And I'm going to sit there and watch his, I don't know much about that, but him and Bree were like over an hour. And I can't wait to go. And she's like, I feel this too much time today. Let's talk about this. To see Dom, I more so think it out now and realize it's all in my mind. Yeah, and that's hard. That's hard to do, especially when you've been doing it your whole life. If worrying about someone else, what they're thinking about you. When we were just talking about this the other day, even if like it has nothing to do with you, and you're seeing two people talk, and you're just like, oh, I wonder what they're saying about me. It's hard to have that unless you get over the fear.
Yeah.
And the way to get over the fear is what?
Hit it head on.
No.
Sorry.
You don't confront the fear. You try to pray above the fear. So you're trying to get over the fear. So it's like a hurdle that.
Yeah, I'm not good at jumping hurdles.
But it's a metaphor in your brain, right? And the only one that can help you with that kind of stuff is God.
Yes.
Jesus, the source.
Amen.
Getting centered with yourself, like Christy's and that shows all the ways.
Yes.
And and Adam says no fear, live in the now. If you're worried about something, it's most likely not something in your face at the moment. The way you connect the numbers is your superpower. Fear is mainly a physiological response to outside influences like the news, TV, negative people, or overthinking situations. Yes. That's why prayer and affirmations work so well. So, those of you that have been on with that have watched his Reiki stuff, have heard him do their affirmations for the day, your intention for the day. Okay? So, an intention that you can have, just a suggestion for me. Off the top of my head. If you're always in fear of what others think, of how others perceive you, maybe an affirmation for when you start your day could be something to the effect of, I will not allow my fears of what others think of me dictate what I think of myself. And that's something that I know would help me because I'm afraid of what my kids are going to do sometimes,
right.
And so that's why I want to know everything that they're thinking. But I know that's not my job. I know that's not my right to know what they're thinking necessarily, you know.
Mhm.
And I mean, your thoughts should be your thoughts, no matter what. And but when they come out of your face, that's when they become public knowledge. You know what I mean?
Sure, yes.
Let's see. He says, "You're all capable of these things, I promise." Strength. Indigo. Y'all are too close. That's really it. Yeah, well, that's true. He's right. Let's see. I wouldn't give in to the fear yesterday, driving through the pouring rain, and I was listening to y'all and singing along. I started singing anything I knew words to, and my new mantra: higher, higher, higher. Well, now you're mute. What are you doing? Now you're muted. No, it's not. We need to hear you talk. Add up strength 3. Okay, so let's go back to the show that we were doing, and we'll go from there.
And I think this is valuable now, especially now, because so many people are super frustrated or bored, or, the time seems like it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of spending time frustrated and bored or angry, I thought maybe we could take some time, step back, and use it as a way to learn how to see with our soul's eye, to breathe with our soul, and to extend our understanding into things beyond the lies, so that we'll be able to see through them easier.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. You know what song came to mind when you were talking about the who's calling you? What? Somebody's calling her or something. I don't know. But you know on The Little Mermaid, where after she gets done talking to her dad, and she goes into her tavern or cavern or whatever it's called, and she goes, "I just don't see things the way he does. I don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad. Look at this stuff."
I know.
So that's the thing that popped into my mind when you said that.
Well, see, let's work with that, because that's amazing. Because all this stuff that she thought was for
humans,
brushing her hair with a comb, with a fork.
It's all about perspective. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to work with today. We're going to talk about prophetic prayer, and perception-led prayer. And what I want you to do is I'm going to use words that I know to describe these things, but I want you to listen with your heart, okay? Because, read that, James.
The lockdown for me has allowed me to go into my inner self and has kept our environment in peace, but we can hear and think the streets are not as chaotic as they used to be.
We can. I mean, a lot of what we experience is our perception, but it's our pre-perception, something before the experience. Okay? When somebody goes into something and they're like, "I'm going to be so nervous," they're going to be so nervous. Yep. This is our own prophetic life. So we want to help to create a world and a life that is
manifested the way that we want.
Yes, delicious. Everybody wants delicious. I mean, delicious is delicious. So, I mean, clearly.
What else could it be other than delicious?
So, this is going to be part 1, and I think what we'll do is we'll do a part every day this week, and I will try to get it all in. If I can't, we'll send it to one more day, but I'm pretty sure we can get it all this week. Go ahead.
Example, standing on 42nd Street with thousands of people, do we know how many frequencies are passing through us, good and bad? That's true. And that's true. If we're absorbing everything though too. If we're allowing the good and the bad to come in, that can change our perception of everything too.
And if you can't discern between one or the other.
That's true too, yeah.
So if we can get ourselves if we can get ourselves focused
Mm-hmm.
in a direction. Now, she may be talking about things like the 5G and the
Oh yeah,
extra
could
things.
be
And
that too.
that I cannot say. This is a different type of focus and energy absorption and release. So,
Yeah, I think she means about people, their own vibes
Right.
that they're sending out. Too.
right. And I love that because everybody's had an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, someplace you went, stay away from that one. And so you do, hopefully.
I
Right?
have a for instance.
Go for it.
Okay, so with my daughter,
Mhm.
okay, so when she was little, you account for this. When she first met your man,
Yeah.
she no, your man, you're the one that you're with right now.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
My youngest daughter,
This
that one. When she first met him,
He's a good
we
guy.
call him,
I like
call
him.
him the Chin.
The chin.
Lonesome Dove. So when she first met him, she was like drawn to him, like she wanted him to hold her. First time ever meeting him. I think you guys had just started dating or something, or been dating for a little while or something.
Just barely. But
Yeah.
It was new.
Yeah, and it was the first time I'd met him, and she was like, "Come to me."
And it's crazy. She wouldn't come to me.
I know. And she was like going like this to him, and she was only what, 2?
She's gonna be 7.
Yeah. So she was 2.
So she wasn't 2 yet.
She wasn't 2 yet. And so that right there, little kids can always tell. And ever since that moment, I've always thought that the Chin was a great guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody has their yes, she contacts us. She's always had that perception. But as she's grown up, she's just like, everybody, hi, I like you. What's your name? Like,
but when she was a baby, though, she
Yeah.
wouldn't go to hardly anybody.
No, she wouldn't even go to another relative that I'm not
Right.
going to specify. But she wouldn't go to them, same gender, same, about the same age-ish. But she like was crying, like bawling with this other one. And then she went with the Chin, and she's like, "Come here, I don't know you. Come here to me." And I have pictures of her crying with this other relative, and I'm just like, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't
So
like it. I want her
innocent.
to be loved by you.
Right.
And he's just like, "Oh, she'll be okay. She'll be okay. She'll calm down. She never did." And so I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna take her. So it's really crazy when that kind of stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's just, I mean, if you can have the same ability, hey baby,
Speak of that.
if you can have, hi, I love you. If you can have the same ability that these wee ones have,
Hi, sweetie.
in the discern, are you okay? Are you crying? Why are you crying? Daddy was right there. Someone needs to brush her teeth. Oh, that's lovely. I love you.
You can come breathe on me, and I'll just greet you. Be like, oh, I miss you.
Here, I'll cover your mouth. Oh, I love you so much. I love you. You want to come my sweet tooth real quick? Did you think I was gone or something? No?
Lonesome Dove says, hello, little one.
Oh, Lonesome Dove says, hello, little one. He's talking to you.
I do say children can see ghosts and spirits.
Yep.
And they know who is good and who is bad. And at that time, I was still kind of going, maybe. And then I saw that, I'm like, yeah.
That sealed the deal right there. This one did it.
Mm-hmm. And so much happiness.
She says, hello, little one. Say hi, Lonesome Dove. Hi. Say it. Say hi, Lonesome Dove. Hi, Lonesome Dove. Lonesome Dove.
Okay, so with even just those experiences, when we have our kids around us, they can sense the positive and negative influences, right? I mean, I know we all could when we were little, because it was the same thank you. And so that really made a huge difference with how our perspective of the chin was too. And I know it was kind of weird because we just barely met him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was really awesome because she didn't want him to leave. Like, we were there for your birthday, right? Yeah. And they came over to the hotel room and stuff. And so when they came, and she just straight wanted to go to him, but then she like passed Bree and like went to Chin, and so it was like Bree's like, you know, but then the fact that it like verified her own feelings about him,
Right.
you know, that was really awesome.
Yeah.
And it was, and that's how little kids have been with you too, a lot of times. And you're just like, oh, little kids don't like me, and then I see otherwise. And like those little kids, remember when we were at the pool the first time? And that little girl was like, hi, what's your name? You remember? She's like, why is she coming over to me? Do you remember that? And little kids do that too. And they're not intimidated by your muscles.
These children are beautiful and pure.
They know the purity of others too.
We'll always protect them, no matter whose child it is. If
Yeah.
they're in danger from, anything really.
Yeah.
Even at the store, if I see a kid screaming, trying to pull away, I just follow that person just to make sure, I hear
Yeah.
them call him dad or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so, I'm always looking out for that,
Yeah.
especially today.
Oh, especially.
And I can't remember what show it was. It was where they filmed, it was like kind of like.
Oh yeah, they were like testing out.
Yeah, the kids were screaming and pulling away, and people just passing them.
Oh, the what would you do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was just baffled on how people are just so blind, and sometimes you're gonna have to step in, and that's a child that probably needs protection, and you want to make sure that at the end of the day, that is their parent or they're safe.
Right.
And if not, but there was some people that
Stepped in.
I think there's three guys that they were all up in his grill. They were ready to kick his ass.
Yeah.
Saying, who is this your dog?
Mhm.
Well, they were pissed too. They were,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah, Don feels the same way. He feels awkward when that stuff happens. And he gets him out to you just out of nowhere.
yeah. But it's be nice. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna play a song real quick. And
That's chewing to go. I can't read my eyes.
Oh,
I could just read the first one where kids are so precious. They can teach us a lot just by watching them play. It's awesome. My two are grown up. They have blessed us with 4 amazing grandchildren. Amen. Yeah, our children are a gift. I mean, I always say it's a gift from God, the best gift that any father or mother can have.
yeah.
That's spot on.
Okay, I'm gonna do this song real quick.
Is it?
Pure imagination. Okay.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
You want to unmute yourself? Sorry, had to do a quick intermission.
We like
Willy Wonka.
it's a good song though. If you really think about it, good. If you want to view paradise, simply look down
Simply
at
It's true.
right?
Right?
And so when you choose to see beauty, choose to see truth, it finds you more. Right?
The power of
The power of
manifestation,
manifestation,
the power
the power
to
to
view
view
the
the
world,
world,
view
view
people
people,
like our Heavenly Father views us.
I think that would take a lot of fear away if we were able to do that. When we're able to do that,
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That's true.
Veruca, salt. I want the world. I want the world was my favorite song of the movie. And she wants everything. She wants the duck, and she wants the golden goose, and she wants all the other stuff. Yeah, she's quite selfish. I would say. She wants everything. And I want it now.
Did she turn into a blueberry?
no, that was the other one.
Oh.
That was
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Veruca, darling. She wanted to go goose her, and she went down there.
Everybody
She's
wants
bad
a
egg.
goose.
She's a bad egg, so she learned how to do
Oh,
shit.
that's right.
Not either.
Before she goes into the
Incinerator.
incinerator. Oh, Veruca. Violet was the one who turned to
Oh,
Violet.
that's right. That's right.
Violet, you're turning violet.
And she had to go into the squeezing machine or something,
Yeah.
the juicing machine. You know, the blueberry juice out of it.
That's funny.
Okay, so okay. I have so many screens up.
So what do you get out of that song? Just the really song, or
I just wanted this to be chocolate.
when he took chocolate with chocolate?
Yes.
Like Homer in his dream. There's the dog with chocolate.
Well, it hasn't got a lot of good.
Huh?
It has a lot of good messages.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just like Indigo said, we need to find our inner child again.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of, when you watch that show, it kind of puts you back into it, like in the movie.
You know, we had a conversation yesterday, me and Bray, with Julia, and I asked her, you know how, like what, let's see, was it Indigo or somebody mentioned, I don't know if it was on this one or if it was on the other one that we were showing, but how they say that and he was like, how children can sense and see the different spirits around them. You know, the intentions of others sometimes, depending on how in tune the child is. I asked Bree if you're able to learn that again, because as adults, you're going to fear, you're going to do all that, you're taught all these things that put up that veil or that brick wall or whatever to stop you from seeing those things. And she said yes, to become like a child again. Not to act childish, but to become like a child. Okay, just like Christ said, you know, to become like a child, not childish. And when I heard that, I was like, so that's why you want me to play more. She says, yes, get some Play-Doh and play with your kids. I'm like, I need that more. But to do that also, it also means that, like when little kids aren't taught to take things personal, you know, they're like one kid doesn't want to play with them, they're like, all right, and then they'll start playing with another kid, right? It's when they're taught how to be harsh, how to be negative, and how to be, you know, condescending or whatever, is when they start taking offense to all that stuff. Because without that, they don't know that it's a negative thing. You're taught the negative thing. They're not born negative. You know, just like you're taught fear. You're not born with fear.
Or you're taught prejudice.
Prejudice. Yeah, prejudice, anything negative. Because you're not born with that necessarily in you. You know, you can have like the DNA stuff from previous family members, but unless it's like awakened, I don't think that has a stance on you, or like a hold on you. It is.
And like the fear of how a lot of the TV shows or TV news or whatever are putting fear mongering, the racism against each other. We all bleed red. We're all as one. And if everybody get on the same
Page.
same thought, the same page.
Yeah.
We don't see black, white, red, yellow. You know, we're human beings. Love one another. Do for others, no matter what color or creed they are. Always have respect and love for everybody.
Yeah. And that's the thing that Adam was talking about yesterday too. He goes, it doesn't matter. We're all the same race. We're the human race. Or was that you? I can't remember which one it was. But we're all the same race. We're all the same human race.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we need to keep in our minds.
And I love you no matter what. It's how you treat me. I'll treat treat others as you want to be treated.
Never treat others how you want to be treated.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I get that.
But I don't hate anybody or dislike anybody of different color or race or whether they're gay, straight, whatever. I do.
Whatever.
The only thing I have a problem with is, and I hope I don't get in trouble, but like gender.
Yeah.
All these
That's a
gender
touchy
stuff.
subject.
You know, you're having men that want to be women and do women's sports.
Yeah.
You know,
That's just not fair. I think that's a fair thing.
But it's, I don't know. That's kind of a touchy subject.
As Bree said, it's just going to get worse before it gets better. Well, I guess that's what that's all said. But that's basically it's kind of the same thing. When we clear out the programming, we become more in tune with our knowing. Children are the good, yes, exactly. And you know, it's really hard, especially now that everybody's being canceled for something, or you know, they're doing off the wall news broadcasts about things being racist when they're saying the word white or black or brown or whatever, a colorist. I mean, just don't be a hairstylist saying that somebody's hair is white. It's just what, off color, absence color. You have to like be so special. You have to be particular and very, what's the word, cautious on how you say the words now without having the fear of being canceled. You know, but as long as things are hard is pure in the intention and pure in our actions, you know, that we're just trying to send out love. It's all about perspective. Yes, exactly. It's not about the outer shell.
Yeah.
It's about what's inside that counts. And that's funny because, like, on Liar, when he's like, well, my teacher says the beauty's on the inside. Well, that's just what other people say. And he's like, you know, but it's not. The beauty is from within, and it comes out. So if you have an ugly heart, then it's going to be portrayed outside. No matter how gorgeous the world thinks you are. It's about how God perceives you. It's about how you treat others. And if you're treating others with respect and love, then that in tune will come back at you. When differences are embraced, balance is movie. Yes. Our differences are what makes us beautiful. You know, God likes variety, obviously, because He created all of us, right? All of us humans. He created us. And for us to neglect that or degrade it is not okay. Anyway, and to be afraid to speak our mind out of offending someone or something. You know, it's not about you offending someone. It's really not. It's about others being offended. Because you can choose not to be offended. Sabrina and I had a show on here, you know, about not being offended. You know, put the fence back. Don't be offensive. Get the fence, put it back. Fence is for the yard, not for the having fences about it. Get off the fence, you know. And so, you know, it's all about how you perceive yourself. How if you're afraid to be yourself, then you're afraid of who God made you. And to pray above that fear would be embracing yourself and embracing what God made you. And if you can accept that, then there should be no reason why nobody else can accept that. There should be no reason why it cannot be accepted. You know, in God-like ways and positive ways. So, yeah. What would you like to say? What would you like to say? What would you like to say? Nelly? Gives me the pretty face. He does have a pretty face.
Oh boy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
What?
I said you're beautiful.
Thank you. That's not what I was looking for. I just
I know.
wanted you to say something.
No, you do got a good soul, good heart. And your faith is amazing. I love your faith.
Thanks, dude.
It's outstanding.
Talk about her.
It's outstanding.
Oh, thank
Your faith is beautiful. I love your faith
you.
and your positivity.
Let that try.
You still try to whip me into shape.
Love you. It says, Indigo says, I see and feel people's energy, even over the net, TV, or film. A few years back, I could see people's energy change because of the division that MSM is creating is a massive change. You are correct. You totally feel the shift of when they start being negative, when they start being fear-mongering, when they start doing all the crap that nobody likes to know. You know, I mean, it's not about truth versus false or anything. It's about God versus Satan. You know, if they need to tell the truth about things and not try to cover it up with something else.
Right.
And it's so aggravating when they don't, because why are they doing it? You know, they're just doing it to deceive us some more, and it's just disheartening and it's sad, and they just want to put more blinders on you. I see the love between y'all, seriously. Well, thank you, John.
Thank you, Dom.
And
I
then
gotta
you
have a
should
long arm.
That's pretty
Arms long.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dom. Says I'm happy for you too.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, Dom. God bless you.
We appreciate you, Bud. Yet lately, I'm seeing more and more people's energy starting to shine bright again. It's beautiful.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we're not afraid anymore.
Yeah, right.
Huh.
Woke.
I know I've seen a couple of Tucker's things where he was like stating the truth about stuff. Finally, it's like he was going on there for a little bit, just saying what they wanted him to say, but kind of still putting his 2 cents in there.
Yeah.
And then there's that one that I just saw on YouTube about him bringing out about you.
The biggest problem is media.
Oh yeah.
News media.
Oh yeah.
They want to control us like puppets.
Oh yeah.
They want to put fear. And it's fear mongering.
Yep.
That's what they want to do.
They just
Like
want you
with
to live in fear.
when we were looking on for a movie, and they had that COVID. It was
Oh, yeah, the
COVID
COVID.
too, with the big COVID, and you know, it's martial law, and it's putting
Dragging
fear.
people out of their homes
You
and
know,
stuff.
they want to keep you sheep.
Yep.
You know, that's when the sheepdogs need to rise up. You know,
Yeah.
we're not sheep, we're human beings. If you look at the facts on COVID, on the survival rate, and how the news is still right now.
Yeah. Those like what we watched last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, if you're vaccinated, and now they're starting to backpedal and change, the CDC is starting to change all this stuff because people are waking up and seeing what's really going on.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not a real disease, it is, but
It's not as
the majority of my friends that got it says that more it's just like a cold.
Yeah. He's even had coworkers that have had it, right? Coworkers that have had it,
I
and
had
they
it.
said it was just like a maybe.
I lost my face and smell. Yeah.
Oh, that is true. But it was just like a really bad sinus infection.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm not saying it's not real. It's just like the flu. But if you look at how suicides went down,
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know.
but I'm just saying they showed
The
us
statistic thing.
the statistics on how even the deaths from the regular flu went down. And
Yeah.
all this stuff is going down
By
and
CV.
COVID's going up.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
But that's for another. You know,
That's
but
another-
it just goes. That just goes into
That's more
fear.
fear.
They're putting fear.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're
Feed
getting,
and fear.
keeping everybody with masks. And
Yeah.
social distancing, and your body needs. God made us, our bodies,
Oh.
to adapt.
Yeah.
You know? Of course, they're you know it's they want to keep you 6 feet away. They're trying to kill your immune system.
Right.
And on top of that, wear a mask, 2 masks, 3 masks. It's all bull crap.
First Timothy. Oh, 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and but of power and of love and of sound mind." Did you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So he didn't bless us with fear. That's what Satan does. He's just a fearmonger, captain of everything guy.
True. Yeah. True.
So you truly have to admit you all are family, and the entire community. I mean, this is from the heart. Thank you, bud.
Amen.
He's like a little brother. He's like 36.
Feelings are mutual.
This is such a beautiful thing to say. I know what you mean. There's nothing like-minded and energy connected people as you. Thank you.
Amen.
Hi, Tom. In my eyes, I in your eyes. In your eyes, community? I don't know what that meant. Here is a program in God's words for that. Yep. For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been over an hour. All right.
We did it.
We did it. We hope you guys have gotten something out of this about overcoming fear,
That's,
being stronger than fear. What?
that's my fear too, is being on live.
Oh yeah.
Get that heart racing.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
The
But-
pit in your gut.
Like all these beautiful people that are putting up, family and beautiful energy,
Yep.
positivity. That's amazing. That makes you feel welcome. So all of you out there, thank you. You're all beautiful and you all mean a lot to us. And our prayers are always with you and your families. And just God bless you. Keep up God's work and love one another. Stay true and pure. Don't let fear overtake our lives. Because I could have missed out on, meeting all this beautifulness and all this positivity. And,
Yep.
you just over fear of, gosh, what are they going to think?
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to say. But you're all wonderful. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And God bless you guys. And thank you for supporting my wife and my sister. Jami loves you. Amen. Amen, Don.
God said, if you're not, 365 times. One for each day of the year. That's awesome. Yeah, we were saying that earlier today, too. Yeah, before we got on here, she was saying there's one for every single day. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the prayer. What's that sour?
Huh?
It's sourness. Like all sense of sourness. Okay, we're definitely going to pray for Bree, for her to feel better. For all the children and for our families
And for your families.
everyone ready on the other side of the screen. For everybody in the chat, for everybody that I mentioned yesterday and the day before, for everybody on Kevin's list, and we will all do the song and then we do the blessings.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom and the power And the glory forever.
Amen.
And what are you doing? And you're blessed. Blessed.
Okay.
Blessings. More blessings. Honey, more blessings. More blessings.
Okay.
You do not believe it. Okay. See. As pretty as she would like you to send her some Reiki, I am sure she will accept that wholeheartedly. Beautiful, thank you.
Yes, it was beautiful.
Thank you. You guys have a good and blessed night, day, evening, wherever you are.
You too, Dom.
Respect, health, happiness, and love, bud.
Thank you. You too.
And we will see you guys Monday morning, 10:30 Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully, we will have enough time to rest up and get better. Love y'all. Have a
God
good
bless
night.
you.
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own